Hi, my lovely friends. I hope you are having a fantastic day whenever it is that you are joining me here on Divination Rainbow. And I've got some oracle cards here I'm shuffling. Let's just go ahead and see what wants to come through for you. I'll get one or two more if I can, please. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Wow. So I'm seeing here that you have been in a lot of thoughtful, very mindful energy lately. I'm getting a lot of air energy from these cards right off the start. And it looks like you maybe have just recently formed a partnership with someone unlikely, but it is bringing a lot of balance into your life. And it's also pushing you forward in this momentum on a new path. We're seeing here, this could even be someone who is more of a little bit of a mentor towards you. I'm definitely getting a vibe that there is a gap between your ages. And we're seeing here that there could potentially be a very strong intuitive connection between the two of you. This is coming from a very heart-centered energy. It has changed things for you both in a way that has invoked a lot of courage and required a lot of strength and passionate action, acting from a place of authenticity, but also acting in a way that is going to benefit everyone's greatest good. I see you moving through this time, really focusing on what is the most important to you to be able to close out this cycle and bring it to the next level. And it's all about attention to detail, because under the surface, there definitely is a strong possibility growing here for this to be a very meaningful partnership in your life. And it's something that you are going to potentially want to build upon, even though at some point this may have been something that could have come as a complete shock to you. It's kind of like a surprise to you if you were to look back on it as your past self looking at the present, right? It's very interesting. I am seeing a lot of energy here, but one thing that I am not seeing here is a strong communication. So this could also be something that has been more of a spiritual situation, more of a spiritually based connection, and something that has been operating a lot more from the heart space and the head space. This all seems very interesting, and if that sounds like it's resonating for you so far, I'm going to go ahead and pull into additional details about what we're seeing here, and then pull into what we can see on what may be coming next, okay? I'm so grateful for you being here today. What can we see, Spirit, please, at this time to add more context and detail to this situation that we're reading on? Oh, wow. So maybe you manifested this new beginning, and it's been something that you have taken on pretty boldly, pretty bravely, all right? And you've been willing to put yourself out there to be able to have this opportunity. You've had to be very patient, and you've had to maintain a little bit of a sense of personal strength and independence, I think would be the word that I'm looking for at this time. But we see that you've been willing to continuously put in the work over and over again in order to be able to bring this about, right? In order to be able to have the best outcome here. I'm just going to move things up just a little bit. And once again, there's that intuitive energy coming through with the High Priestess card. This is a very powerful, magical type of energy. This could very well be something that you manifested into reality, and now the evolution of it is becoming a very spiritual and intuitive type of connection. It's bringing in a lot of joy. It's bringing in a lot of happy feelings and positive energy. And this could even be someone who you have been around for quite a while. It's got a really nostalgic vibe to it. It's definitely something where the two of you are wanting to kind of explore things in a way of making new memories together. And this could be something where you already have many memories to reflect back upon. I see that putting you in an energy of wanting to build and wanting to grow more. And it does bring you a lot of joy. It does bring you a lot of stability as well, a sense of familiarity and a sense of community. And what else do we need to see here? Oh, interesting. So that puts a turn on things, right? But you may be feeling like all of your hard work may not be exactly paying off the way that you had anticipated at this time. And I'm getting a strong vibe here that there is a lot going on around you that you may not see or be aware of. It's like an abundance that's lingering in the energy that you're feeling and you're wanting to pull through, but you're just not sure about it. And the way you get there is by focusing on what you have, what's tangible, right? Because this has been very spiritually based up to this point. This has been really in the 5D. And it could be a point of a situation where you're wanting to proclaim things more in the 3D. And you're wanting to have this be more of the known type of energy and the way that you operate all of the time. Something's blocking that. Interesting. Let's see what we can find out about what this block is and what's coming next. Just shuffle these cards back into the deck. This is going to be the most important part of the reading here because we're going to get into what is this blockage that we're seeing with the Five of Cups. It's a lack mentality, or it could be a literal state of lack. And it could also be the type of situation where the focus of the passionate energy may be not directed in completely the right space at this time as well. It's kind of putting a lot of wondering about things, but not actually getting things done, right? And leaving things up to chance, leaving things up to fate. And that's been a lot of what has brought about the disappointment up to this point in time. There's not enough action happening in real time, tangible action we're talking about here, okay? And leaving things up to fate, leaving things up to chance is starting to seem like potentially not the right way to go. It's causing a blockage. And I see here a reluctance to be able to move forward. It's certainly a blockage because there is a failure here to be able to let go. And this could potentially even be needing to let go of certain types of connections and things that are no longer serving you here, with the Hermit being the next card out. So what's coming next is a call to a deeper sense of introspection, a call to solitude, a call to clarity, and bringing in more of that enlightened energy in a personal way and in a self-focused way, instead of sharing that energy so much with the community, with others around you who are very valuable, don't get me wrong, and have brought in a lot of positive changes up to this point. But at some point, it does make sense to be able to focus a little bit more on what your dreams are, what your goals are, and how do you take enlightened steps forward to be able to bring that into reality and to be able to understand more of the types of things that you are wanting to know about and the types of things that you have been exploring in your quest for knowledge. All right? Yeah, so taking a rest from this passion, taking a little bit of rest from this misplaced energy, right? And channeling that energy and funneling that energy back into yourself and into your personal endeavors. And what more can we see here? I just had the Lovers fall in reverse on the floor. I'm taking this as a strong message of giving yourself more self-love. This could be a decision that's coming in and really needing to make a choice. And it's going to be super important at this time that as new opportunities unfold for you and as the opportunities arrive for you to be able to ground yourself and find those moments of gratitude, it's really important that you pour that energy back into yourself. Because at the bottom of the deck, we once again see the Magician. You know already that you are able to bring about a lot of your desires into reality. You already know that you are the type of person who can have a very impactful presence and who can be a catalyst for change, right? So part of knowing that is also taking responsibility for that and knowing your limits. You're not going to be able to fix the world and you can't change everything. So finding the spaces where it does make the most difference and what is the most meaningful to you to avoid spreading yourself too thin. And I would also say that I am strongly getting a message here for someone to be able to rest and care for yourself. There is absolutely a lot of strong energy around you at this time, and it is requiring a lot from you. And it can very easily be a situation where we can experience a burnout, and a spiritual burnout is no joke. You may be even feeling a little bit exhausted already, okay? And that is not any fault of your own. It's just your body and your mind letting you know that you need to rest and restore some of your energy. And by allowing yourself to be able to take comfort in a little bit more of the luxuries of life and the things that you find to be enjoyable is also going to recharge your batteries, your spiritual batteries, but also the physical will to be able to want to keep going and to stay motivated. Mhm. That really feels like the message for you. And just remember that if you are in a situation where you are starting to potentially lose sight of your goal, there is always time for you to be able to recenter, refocus your energy, and call in that clarity. Reach out to your guardian angels, reach out to your higher power and ask for clarity. It's really that simple. It doesn't feel like it when you're going through it, though. So I really do understand. And I would say to you also that when you are in a moment of indecision, you can certainly rely on a very good technique of grounding. Just allow yourself to feel the energy of the space around you. Take in a few deep, calming breaths and recollect very quickly the things that you know, right? Where are you? What are you doing? Snap out of that type of thinking and try to stay in the present. I love to see it. I truly appreciate you being here with me today, my friend. And please do return whenever you feel called to do so. But until I see you for the next reading, I am counting on you to please do take good care of yourself. Bye bye for now.